Hey, welcome to Toronto.
Thank you.
So I watched the movie. I loved the movie.
I'm glad.
I called my dad as soon as it was done, and I said, I saw the new Shaft movie, and it's so good. And he said, all Shaft movies are good.
Wow.
Yeah. So how
That's
does
deep.
it is? Well, so how do you think this movie stays true to the franchise then?
Well, the thing that that happened with me, like when I read this script, is I kind of went back and started to I just wanted to pick up on the tone differences, and then what I noticed was the seriousness and like the action of the other films, like the rawness of it. Those are the kind of things that I wanted to comb through the new script and make sure we're still in there, and they were. So that's what I think will carry over for existing Shaft fans, like other generations who know this universe and who know this character, that they're going to be looking for. And I'm glad that those components are in this movie.
That's awesome. So what do you think is different in this version?
Well, it's a lot funnier, that's for sure. And that was...
Is that because you're in it?
I mean, no. Honestly, like Tim's story, myself and Sam sat down and we had this amazing script from Kenya Barris where he had already incorporated so many comedic parts in it already. And we kind of just went through and fished out the comedy and found out what moments needed to be amped up, what moments needed to be dialed down or whatever, how edgy we were going to get. And then, of course, Sam's thing was like as edgy as possible, or if it was something that seemed like it was too much. He was like, perfect, that's what we're doing. So I feel like, just the collaborative effort, everybody was kind of looking out for what could we do to like really push the envelope, but like in a comedic way. We didn't want to offend anybody, but at the same time, there's a lot of things we did not shy away from.
Right. Now, your character and Samuel L. Jackson's character, very different, very typical for father and son. What do you think in this movie they learn from each other?
Man, at the end of the day, no matter how far it seems you are from your parents, which every kid grows up feeling like, it's like, my dad is so different from me, they'll never understand. It's like, at the end of the day, you always do. Like, as you get older and as you start to experience more, you realize just how like your family you really are. And, when you need them, they're there for you. And that's kind of the two staples of this movie. You have this boy who's grown up away from his father and purposely taken away from the Shaft that we know, but yet he still ends up being a Shaft at the end of the day.
It's the whole nature-nurture thing, right?
Exactly.
I thought about that a lot, actually, when I was watching the movie.
Really?
Like, it's that deep. Now,
Good.
50 years after the movie first came out, almost 50 years,
right.
Who's this film for?
It pays homage to the original Shaft fans. Like, Richard Roundtree being in this film was a huge deal, even for me. Like, when I heard that was happening, my eyes were like as big as they are right now. I couldn't believe that, he was willing and able to do this movie. And then, of course, having Sam involved was like the thing for me. I was like, okay, great. So I don't have to play that same Shaft character that everyone's going to be looking for because Sam's going to be there to do it. It takes the pressure off of me. So I feel like it's a generational movie. And it's something that, like my grandmother's extremely excited about. And like my parents know, and then like now here's me and my friends, and they want to see it for different reasons. So I can't say that it's for one generation or the other. Everyone can kind of go check it out and take something different from it.
Absolutely, yeah. So like you said, you've got all the different generations. That one shot, I won't say what it is because I don't want to spoil, but it's kind of near the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Iconic.
My favorite moment in the film, absolutely.
Yeah.
It was like the whole shoot led up to the moment that you're talking about, and it was just one of those things where we were in New York City. There was like, couldn't control the elements. We had to just put on the coat, and Sam was like, we're gonna shoot this scene, and we're gonna do this thing, and like, I don't care what happens. Like, if we die in the process, we die in the process. It's very Shaft of him. It was a Shafty moment.
And a sign of things to come.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.